am currently 10 months into maternity leave with my son Alfie, and I also have a daughter Emmy who is 3, and she is at preschool today and tomorrow. As you can imagine, the days are quite jam-packed when we are all at home together. So these are the days where it's a little bit calmer and I can try and get the house back to looking half decent. So I thought I would just vlog over the next couple of days just to give a very honest picture of what maternity leave actually looks like, because it's definitely not the break that people assume it is, let's face it. This morning we do actually have a bit of time out of the house, which is nice, and we are going to an hour sensory class. And this is the first scheduled baby class I've actually been able to do in the whole 10 months I've been off, because obviously Emmy's at home and I've got to try and work it around both kids. So she does now go to preschool an extra day a week now, which she loves it, so, you know, no guilt here whatsoever. They keep her very busy. And yeah, so it means that me and Alfie actually get a bit of bonding time just with me and him. So it's nice to be able to do that. So today is a teddy bear's picnic theme. So he's got to take a teddy bear with him, and my sister actually makes children's clothes, so she has found a really cute teddy bear's picnic fabric and made him a little dungaree, so I'll show you that in a second. And I really need to go and get a teddy to take before I forget. Here he is with his little teddy bear. Yeah, I'll try and show you the fabric. Look how cute it is. Look how cute you are in your little teddy bear's picnic costume. Ready to go? Are you ready to go? Let's go. We are home and it is now lunchtime. Alfie gets a bit aggy at this time of the day on a Wednesday because he has his breakfast about 8:30, and then with travelling and having the class and coming back, he falls asleep in the car. So he woke up at 12 in the car, so I sat out the front. Obviously then he's not eaten for 3.5 hours, so he gets fuming. But he's having his lunch. Yes, you are. So today he's got peanut butter on toast with squashed banana on it and strawberries, and a few of these, because I just gave them to him whilst I was making his lunch, but I never gave Emmy things like that for a long time. I don't know why, I just felt really against it, but they're nice and like dissolvable in his mouth because he's still got no teeth. He's 10 months today and he's got no teeth. Have you? You got no teeth! So he manages most of the time pretty well with all the foods, but I just think they're nice because they just melt in his mouth a bit. So we're going to have lunch and then it's time to try and sort the house as much as possible. Really exciting stuff. But, you know, I like Wednesdays in a way because it's a bit of a different day. Sometimes maternity leave, I just feel like every day can be very the same. So it's nice to do something a bit different. If you are on maternity leave or have kids and you're stay-at-home mum or whatever, I'd love to know what sort of things you do to stop every day feeling like the same, because that is something I've really struggled with, I think. And like, I'm not looking forward to going back to work, but it's nice to get into that routine of doing different things with your day. Please let me know if there's anything that I can do to make the day a bit more different and change things up a bit. Why does nobody prepare you how hard it is to teach a baby to drink water? So we use this cup. He just doesn't quite grasp it. So normally I just put it in his mouth and it just sort of pours out. Sometimes he has a little suck. I saw a like trick online to get them to drink from a straw cup where you tip them back and act like it's a bottle, but that did not work. I had high hopes, but it didn't work. I think we have to try like putting milk in there and see if that makes a difference. But if anybody has any tips, please let me know. If he holds it, he just throws it on the floor, so that's why I'm doing it. But I think he only has 3 bottles a day now, so he needs to be drinking more water. But how do we get you to drink more water other than just tipping it in your mouth? I think Emmy was about 1 when she learned to use a straw cup. And also, he absolutely did not eat the first lunch I gave him, and he kept spitting it out, so I had to make him something else in the end. Didn't we? Yes, we did. Because he was getting really sad because he didn't like it and he was hungry, so hey ho. So it is now 20 to 1, so Alfie will probably go for a nap about 2:30, 3 o'clock. But I'm going to just let him go and explore in the lounge whilst I tidy up in the kitchen. I find all I do all day is just clean the kitchen. We have got a really small kitchen as well, so I dread to think how long it would take if it was bigger, but all I do is tidy the kitchen, I swear. After breakfast, after lunch, after dinner, that's all I do. Tidy the kitchen, tidy the kitchen, tidy the kitchen. Just get a bit frustrating, but that's life, isn't it? So just probably about get it all back to how it should be, and then it'll be time for dinner again. I do actually find that now I'm on maternity leave that I cook a lot more as well, so that does obviously make things a lot messier. I'm actually in a way dreading going back to work for that side of things, because there's just not enough hours in the day as it is now, let alone factoring in work as well, so that will be interesting.
Excuse me? Have you turned the telly on? Excuse me? Look at Mummy. Have you done that? Have you done that? You can't eat it. Righty, we're going to go to the shop, aren't we? That's another thing I feel like I do every single day. Go to the shop for something. Sometimes I just make up a reason to go just so we get out of the house, because, you know, it makes the day slightly exciting. So we're going to go for a walk, aren't we, to Tesco. I'm not sure what it's like outside. It's that weird autumn stage at the minute where it looks cold and you know it's not summer anymore, but actually it's like 16 degrees still outside, so kind of wish it would just go cold now. But yeah, Alfie's got his thick, well not thick, he's got his woolly jacket on, because I'm thinking, is it going to be cold? But I don't think it is. He did have a hat on as well, which I've taken off. You can't have that. Right, let's go. Absolutely pissing it down, isn't it, mate? Why does it always rain on the days where you wash your hair? Isn't it just typical that it rains when you go out? It's literally been sunny for most of the day, and then I literally go outside for 5 minutes and rain. Luckily it wasn't too bad, but not really what I wanted because I didn't take a coat. So Alfie has a bottle in the afternoons between 2 and 3. I like to try and go towards more 3 o'clock if I can, but it's 2:30, so that's fine. Ideally I'd like to drop this bottle soon because he starts nursery in 4 weeks, and I know Emmy used to go to nursery at the start with milk for the afternoon, but I don't really want to send Alfie with milk. I've just put Alfie to bed and he's not asleep yet, he's just standing up in his cot, but I'm going to go and sort him in a minute. But I've said this before, he's so bad at napping, like the past month or so. He'll either have 2 hours, 3 hours or half an hour, 20 minutes, and it's so stressful because the only way for me to get him back to sleep is to sit with him. And then if I put him down, he'll wake up again. So I get nothing done. And right now the house is such a mess because we were out of the house this morning and I didn't get much time to sort, and he didn't nap at home, so I didn't get time to tidy up. Now is the time for me to sort the house out. So if he has like an hour and a half, it's great because I can get loads done. But if he doesn't, then everywhere's just a mess constantly and it's really difficult. So I've just whispered in his ear, please have 2 hours, please have 2 hours, please have 2 hours. So hair is going up, so that means business. From Next. Love them.
looking slightly better. It'll do anyway, I haven't got much time. Alfie has actually been asleep for about 50 minutes now, so we're going strong. But I just wanted to show you some of the little autumn bits that I've put out. I don't have a lot, but I feel like it's the sort of thing where you accumulate bits every year, and actually my sister does felting stuff, so she's given me loads of stuff. So I'm just going to show you the little felted bits that she's made me. My little autumn shelf that I've made. I will just say, I actually always very much struggle because our lounge is fairly small, and downstairs in our house is basically just the lounge and the kitchen. And the lounge is obviously full of toys, so I find it really difficult to try and put decor in. Like, it just makes it look cluttered. But I know it won't always be like that, and you know, there's not always going to be toys in the lounge, so I just try and look past it like it doesn't really matter. But I just this year made a little autumn shelf in the middle of the bookshelf, so I think it looks okay. I find it really hard to sort of style things in, but I just really wanted to just show you the felted stuff that my sister's made because it's really cute. First of all, ignore the aloe vera because I don't know what's going on with it, it's crazy. But I had another plant there, but it started to not like that position, so I've moved it. The little Hello Autumn sign, I think I got that last year or the year before from Tesco, which was probably only about £4 or £5, and then the candle was from Dunelm. But all the little autumn felty bits I think are really cute. So she's made me loads of little pumpkins. I've got a few different ones here, and then some conkers, and then this one's actually broken, I need to glue it, but more bits there, and I just think they look really cute. So I don't know, I feel like I need to add something else in there. The cactus, I'll show you where that's come from in a minute because I've switched that out for some other felted bits. But if anybody has any ideas on how else I could style this or any other bits I could add in, please let me know, because I always, like I say, I'm not very good at styling, look at it, but I think it looks okay. So I've also got this little shelf out in the hallway, which actually I did make myself, so I'm quite proud of that. You can probably tell I've made it, but I don't care. So this is where the other cactus normally goes, so that one just stayed there, and then I just put another one of her pumpkins and another conker on here. I just think they look really cute, so I will actually put her shop down below if anybody's interested in having a look. And also this wreath she made me as well last year, so basically my entire autumn decor is things that my sister has made me, but I just think she's really good at it and it just adds a nice little homely touch. So what I actually plan to do, because it's the 9th of October today, so I'll perhaps give it another week or two and then I'll switch out to Halloween decorations. I know some people decorate for like the whole of October for Halloween, but I don't tend to do that, so I'll probably do Halloween and then switch back to autumn for a bit and then go full in with the Christmas decorations nearer to December, which I cannot believe it's that time of year already. But I feel like once you get to autumn, the like journey up to the Christmas months just flies by. I don't know why, I just think it absolutely whizzes past. So Alfie is actually still asleep, believe it or not, so it is now about 4:10. I will wake him up about 4:30 probably. He does sometimes sleep till 5 and he'll still go to bed at 7:30, so you know, it's not the end of the world if I don't wake him up. But I'm going to make this recipe that I've seen on Instagram for tea. Maybe not for Alfie, but Emmy will probably like it. It's a butternut squash orzo halloumi, like one tray bake. So I think the longest part of the prep will be the butternut squash, which I fucking hate prepping butternut squash, like cutting off all the skin. It's just a pain in the arse, but I think it'll taste nice. So I'm going to prep that now and then have it for dinner once the kids are in bed, because sometimes I think like my happy place at the end of the day is just a nice meal in peace, because it's like I get an hour to myself a day pretty much.
I cannot believe this. It's 7:20 in the morning and both of my children are still in bed, and they stayed in their own beds all night. That is literally unheard of these days. So I've just come down to quickly pump my milk. So I do about 15 minutes in the morning. This is the first time I've managed to do it without utter chaos for a long time.
It is now 9:30, so I haven't vlogged all morning because it's just been, you know, taking Emmy to nursery, Alfie having breakfast, the washing machine was on as well, so it's quite loud, so nothing really of importance. But Alfie is now just playing in Emmy's room because that's where all the toys are, and I need to do some washing, and then he should go for a nap soon, and we will be cracking on with tidying and cleaning. So I'm just sat doing the washing, and this is our little like office room. So this is where the washing goes now, which it's a real squeeze now because we used to just keep it in the spare room, and then Emmy was born, and then we used to keep it in the other spare room, and now Alfie was born, so now there's just no space. And to put all these clothes on here, so this is the kids' clothes, so obviously they're quite small. I feel like it takes so long, like sometimes it can take me 20 minutes to hang the washing up, and then sometimes by the time I've done that, Alfie's awake again, and that's all you get time to do. Hopefully today he actually naps for long again like he did yesterday. I had to wake him up last night in the end. But yeah, so actually last year, I think it was just before Christmas, in the Amazon Prime Day thing, where they do the deals, we bought a dehumidifier because it washes it, because it dries the washing so much faster, and it's the best thing I've ever bought in terms of a helpful appliance. It's great. You can have a load of washing basically dry within like 8 to 10 hours, I'd say, which in the winter months, if the heating's not on yet, like it's still early October here. Today it's meant to go up to 15 degrees-ish, which I know that's not hot, but we don't need to put the heating on yet. Dehumidifier is the way to go. And annoyingly, I've washed something, I'm not sure what it is, but it's like little cardboard bits absolutely everywhere, so that's fun. Look, all over the clothes. So I'm going to need to hoover in here afterwards. This is where I get frustrated if Alfie now does wake up after I've finished this, because it means I've got nothing else done, and actually downstairs it's still such a mess, like, because I wanted to get the washing out, so I came upstairs, and then that meant that the kitchen was left and downstairs was just left. So if he now wakes up after 20-30 minutes and needs to go back to sleep on me, basically I just wish I knew the magic formula to get Alfie to sleep consistently, because I don't know if I've just forgot, but I'm sure Emmy was not like this. I know she went through a stage of having short naps, but I feel like once she had longer naps, she always had longer naps, but maybe I have just forgotten. But I go back to work in a couple of months, and Alfie is going to be at home with me for a couple of the days whilst I am working, so if he has short naps then, I can't sit and hold him because I have to work, so fingers crossed he has cracked it by then. Just whilst I'm putting the clothes away, I just wanted to show you these. So I don't know if you saw yesterday in Alfie's, or if I mentioned it, I can't remember, Alfie's teddy bear's picnic outfit that he had on. My sister actually makes, my other sister, not the one who did the autumn bits, my other sister, both very creative, makes children's clothes, and she found this amazing like teddy bear's picnic fabric. So this is Emmy's leggings that she has in the fabric. It's so cute. And also she sent us a massive box of autumn bits last week or the week before, so I'm going to show them next as well because they are so cute. So once I've done this, I will just show you in a second. So I'm just going to lay out the clothes to show you. So first one is this autumn jumper, which is so cute, and Alfie has got the same one. This is Emmy's, but Alfie has got the same one, so they can do matching. It's not overly thick, but it's nice for autumn because it's not really that cold anyway, so perfecto. They also have matching rompers. There's Emmy's. I think it might be a little bit too big for it, but we can just roll up the legs, and then that means it will fit her next year as well. Alfie's got these little Halloween leggings with pumpkins and ghosts and bats on them, and then Emmy has got a matching dress, so she is possibly going to wear this to preschool because she's at preschool on Halloween, or a costume if she's wanting to, but either way Emmy will be wearing this a lot. Alfie has got monster leggings, and to go with it a monster jumper as well, so that's cute, goes quite nicely together. Emmy was keen on this as well. This is a space romper for Alfie. It's such lovely soft fabric, and I know she's my sister, but she literally is so good at making these and not just blowing a trumpet because she's my sister. Like, she makes this such good quality, and she's such a perfectionist. Like, any little detail that isn't quite right, she won't sell it. Yeah, lovely look. And then lastly, other than the things you've just seen in there, is this one, which is Emmy's, which she will definitely be keen on because she loves animals. A lovely animal print jumper. Actually, that is not everything. So I just found this one in our wardrobe as well. So this is like a roll neck floral top for Emmy, which I just think that fabric is so nice. I think it's really cute, and then she made her these nice green leggings to go with it. It's a really nice outfit for autumn. And also, I forgot about these as well, silly me, she's literally sent so much. These are pumpkin spice hats and socks, leggings, and Alfie's got matching ones as well, so they wore those together the other day. But yeah, they're such lovely pictures. I think they're just amazing. And actually, all of the autumn clothes that Emmy had last year from my sister still fit this year as well. So she's got so many lovely autumn clothes to get us through the next few months. And yeah, it's very nice knowing that like nobody else, well, there might be somebody else, but not many people will have those clothes. So I just love them. I think they're so nice. And I will also link her shop in the description below if anybody is interested. Literally look at the state of the kitchen. I haven't even 100% finished emptying the dishwasher. To be honest, I think a lot of the chaos is me, because a lot I just leave cupboards open and stuff everywhere. I'm not a tidy as you go girl, and I feel like I should be, because I think that would make my life easier, but it's just not the way I roll. And actually the lounge isn't too bad, but we'll get cracking anyway. So it's 10 to 11 and Alfie has now woken up, so he has had about an hour and 10 minutes I think, which this is the sort of time where I don't know what to do with him, because he's normally awake for about 3 hours, so that would take us to 2:30, so probably just going to keep him up now. At least it's not a 20-minute nap, so I guess that's okay. So I'll just have to carry on doing jobs later, or do a few bits downstairs or upstairs. You know, he will just potter around. The thing is, at the moment he's at that age where he just wants everything, so if you're hoovering or whatever, he'll follow the hoover and he'll try and get the hoover, and then I don't want to hurt his fingers. Or if I'm upstairs, like upstairs isn't as baby proofed as it is downstairs, so I know like in the lounge, like he's mostly like okay, and there's not really anything in there that he can get that he shouldn't. Obviously I'll watch him still, but if I leave him for like a minute I know he's going to be okay. And upstairs, like Emmy's room is more like the safe zone, so all the toys are in there, so I'll just put him in there to play, but obviously he wants to follow me now, he can crawl. I might try and clean the bathroom upstairs, but the issue is the camera, because it's on a tripod, he wants the tripod, so if I can keep him distracted in Emmy's room it'll be okay, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to, so I might just give it a go, because it's not lunchtime yet, so see how we get on. Aww. Hello little boy, is that a bit bright for you? Did you have a good sleepy? Did you? Did you have a good sleep? Cheeky monkey. Yeah, I wonder how long it's going to be before you can crawl out of there. Shall we open your curtains? Well, what's that? You sweet boy. You sweet boy. Yeah. Oh. Who is that on there? Can you see yourself? You're gonna go and play? Found me already, have you? Yeah. Cheeky boy. Are you going back in your room? Bye then. Bye then. So the bathroom, the main bathroom, is actually something I struggle to clean whilst Alfie's asleep because it's right next to his bedroom. So I have to try and do it whilst he's awake, which is challenging, obviously. And obviously the bath gets used a lot, so it's something that just needs cleaning often. So actually I think I'm going to be able to prop you up on the windowsill, which makes it a bit easier. Stop it. It's 11:30 now and I'm still pumping my milk for Alfie. So this morning I pumped at 6:30 and it's now 11:30, so I'm going to do it again. And then I usually do it about 4:30 and then before bed as well. So I'll probably get about 4 ounces now. So now I pump less, I don't get as much milk. So that's okay because it didn't need as much. So I'm going to pump and then we're going to have some lunch. So I did actually manage to get the bathroom cleaned, which was nice. That's a job that we don't normally get done during the week very easily. So, and actually I think I've got quite a fair amount of tidying done whilst he was asleep, so at least it's nice to have not just done the kitchen for a change.
So just popping out to Sainsbury's because I need to post a vintage parcel. I don't know why, but for some reason you can only send certain ones up to Tesco in lockers. So this one's Sainsbury's, which I could walk to, but it's, yeah, that's a good hour there and back, so I'm going to drive, pop in. So I've run out quickly whilst it's not raining, because it's rained all day. And now it's actually quite sunny, so I thought we would take the rare opportunity of sunshine at the moment and come out. It's actually really ideal now that Alfie is old enough to just go in the trolley seats. It's so annoying having to get the pushchair out of the car. And if I'm with Emmy, she likes to just sit in the front bit as well, so it means I've not got to mind her running all over the place or getting hit by trolleys, so ideal. Right, mister, let's go. Hi. and sunny and warm today, isn't it, mate? Oh, ideal. Let's go. I always go to the shop with the intention of buying like one thing, and then I end up spending like way more than I'm meant to. So this year I'm going to do some little like Halloween boxes for the kids, so nothing outrageous. I'm not spending hundreds of pounds, definitely not the sort of person I am, but I thought Emmy's at the age now where she's getting excited by things like this, so I'm just going to get a little bit. So not even sure what yet, but I've just picked them up 2 books. So I've got this one for Emmy, which she will enjoy, this one for Alfie, and then Emmy also got a little chocolate lolly as well. But other than that, not 100% sure what else to put in them, because obviously Alfie's not going to eat chocolate and sweets, but I should really have kept back the outfits that my sister made and put them in, but I won't give them that day. I do have a few little like Halloween toys and things in Sainsbury's, so I know Emmy, when I came the other day with Emmy, she was very keen on one of them. I don't just want to waste money on crap, but I might just have a look on Amazon or something and see if I can get any small things that they can play with. Obviously Alfie isn't really going to play with toys, but anything he can chew on he's going to be happy with. But if anyone's got any ideas, please let me know. I just thought, like, could I just get Emmy a little pumpkin and a little mini carving set to go with it, and we'll just try and do that together, even though I know she's only 3, so I will be doing most of it, but she's never done that sort of thing before, so she might enjoy that. It's just Alfie that's the hard one. What else do I get Alfie? He's got a book. Don't really want to do like Halloween pyjamas or anything, because he'll just outgrow them too quick, so it's no point. I'm talking about it again, but I think what I'm going to do is get Emmy a sticker book. For Alfie, he can just have his book and a Halloween costume. The only reason he's really getting anything is just because Emmy will notice. I know that sounds harsh, but he's 10 months old, so he doesn't care. He will like the book, because he does like a book, but I'm not going all out. So that's enough, surely. Something I quite like doing whilst Emmy's at nursery is switching up. Oh my goodness! Switching up the books in her room. So she's got these little bookshelves that I keep her books on, but she's also got loads of books downstairs. So we read these before bed. So every week I just take these downstairs and put new ones up here. What are you grumpy at? You want those books? Yes? You like the books too, don't you, mate? So I've just brought down all of these, and we usually read about 3 or 4 a night, so we do actually get through them quite quickly. So these are all the other books. So what I tend to do is, like, when I've brought them down, just put some on that side and then take a big chunk from this side, although there is quite a lot of books I hate reading, so I do try to avoid those, but this is like the little book system we've got going on. Alfie's now having his afternoon bottle, so it's a bit earlier than normal, but he is tired because he woke up early, which great actually, because I've got the doctor's this afternoon, which is at 4:15, I think, so he would normally still be asleep at that time, so it's actually worked quite well. But this is my time normally. I do sit down at this part of the day and have a cup of tea and watch whatever it is I'm watching, which currently it is Married at First Sight, so quite behind, but that's always good, to be honest, because it means we've always got something to watch. Alfie's now asleep again. It's 3:20. I can't remember if I said this yesterday, but I know I said I was going to make a spag bol, but I actually didn't in the end. We had a butternut squash halloumi orzo like tray bake. It was really nice actually. I've never made it before, but I saw it on Instagram. I think I did mention it. It was really nice, but now I'm going to make a spag bol for later, so if I cook it now, then after I've been to the doctor's and picked Emmy up, all I've got to do is cook spaghetti, so it'll be quick. It shouldn't take me too long to do, but it does mean that nothing else gets cleaned for the day. I think next week on these days, because I plan our meals like when I go shopping, so I know what we're going to have, I'm just going to put down easy meals, so I've got like a bit more free time to get jobs around the house, because I keep planning these like, not that spag bol's like a big meal, but it means I have to prep it all, and then it does mean that jobs like don't get done.
had a nice parcel come. So it was my birthday last week and just been buying bits and bobs really. I always use the Give Me Cosmetics shampoo and conditioner, and I have had a hair mask tube from them before as well, so I just wanted to stock up on that. You do have to pay postage, so when I buy my shampoo and conditioner I usually get 2 lots just to save on the postage. So this time I got the purple ones. Got two, well, I got a shampoo conditioner in the purple, and I also bought some hair serum in the purple as well, and I think that did come as a bundle, but I can't remember how much it was. So if you're not familiar with Give Me Cosmetics, like, they always have discount on, but yeah, that was discounted, but I can't remember how much it was. And then I also got the green one as well, which is another bundle, so I got another shampoo and conditioner and the hair mask in that as well. So I feel like as I'm getting older my hair is going quite dry, and I really find it hard to find shampoos and conditioners that make my hair feel nice, but that one seems to be the best I've found. The hair mask is really good. It's just for me finding the time to do it, because you're meant to do it once a week, I think, or it says minimum once a week, and every time I do it my hair feels great. And realistically it's not that difficult, I just need to be a bit more strict, but because we've got the kids, you know, running around and it's manic, and I usually shower at night time when I wash my hair, so there's not always a lot of time. But yes, I'm going to try and do it a bit more and use the hair serum as well, because a lot of people have written reviews saying it makes your hair really shiny, so going to give it a whirl. So it's always exciting to get things like that through, isn't it? If you haven't used Give Me Cosmetics before, I definitely recommend. If you have young kids or you've had young kids, do you ever find that when they're asleep and they're napping, when you need them to wake up, they don't? And like, I've left Alfie's door wide open for the past 10 minutes, turned his white noise off, spoke to him, fast off, but when you want them to have a long sleep, you make the slightest noise and they're wide awake. Why does that happen? It's really frustrating. Anyway, it's 20 to 4 now, so I have to leave the house in 10 minutes to go to the doctor, so probably just gonna end the vlog here, because like I've said before, I'll go doctors, I'm going to go and get Emmy, and then it's just full on after that. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. It may not have been the most exciting, but quite enjoy doing these, because I feel like it just gives you an insight into maternity leave and having young children at home. If you've got young children, you are probably aware. And speaking of that, actually, if you have watched this far into the video, I would love it if you could leave a comment and just tell me what your sort of situation is, if you've got young kids or if you're just watching for the crack, basically. But it'd be nice for me to get an idea of like who's watching, especially who's watching this far, because this is probably going to be quite a long video. But yes, please do that, and hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching.